Can y'all hear me? Am I audible right now? Hello there, everyone. Welcome to the channel where if you have triplets, you're technically an octopus. We are playing Borderlands 4 today. I got numbers mixed up for a second, leave me alone. And we're going to attempt being the key word here, to farm a god roll aegons dream. Now, I don't really use the aegons dream, but I'm thinking maybe if it had that torque part everyone's been talking about, maybe it'd be worth having. Now, I don't know if that's actually going to be the case, but we're going to find out after farming it. I will also accept a, what's it called? Shiny version. Hello there, Electra. Oh, no, wait, Shay. Shay's in the stream. I'm terrible with names. Sorry about that. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your stay. We are just trying to get to the boss fight right now. Then we're going to farm the gun over and over and over and over and over. So how's everyone else's day been? I know it just started for me personally, but like, time zones exist. Usually time zones thoroughly hate me, but like, that's for collab purpose. Oh god, it's a vile enemy. No, get rid of the vile enemy. Vile enemy. Get rid of the vile enemy. Destroy the vile enemy at all costs. Why was my character stuck there for a second? That was odd. Alright, now we can finish that guy. Ah, oh, goddammit, his crystal regrew. Damn, that vile enemy absolutely kicked my ass. I hate those bulwark enemies anyway, but when they become vile, why do I even bother? You know what I mean? It's not like it's a bonus mission. So that was kind of on me for bothering to engage with it. That was on me. Totally on me. Hello. Good. Oh, wait. Hey. Stop dodging my bullets. Who gave you permission to survive my strikes in the face? You say you have a connection to God, but I'm right here and I'm telling you to die. Your God is not listening, because I'm all out of mercy. Anyway, you know how those jokes go. Anyway, hello there, sir. Hello, oh, goodbye, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Do you guys think if I would get a copyright struck if I listen to music in the background? Like, not exactly through the, computer, but like through my... Oh wait, my phone's capturing my face. I can't do that. Never mind. I answered my own question. Except it wasn't quite an answer. It was just like, oh, I can't do that anyway. Anyway. Something I'm very happy about is I've been getting better at posting VTuber clips and content to TikTok. I've at least been getting 10% of the people who interact with the content on TikTok to leave a like. I even get reposts sometimes. I'm very proud of myself. Now, obviously, that was from that shrimp blowing up the planet. I mean, like, how are we still here? Questions for later. Anyway. We're almost at the part where we can farm the boss. Pretty simple dungeon we got here. Now, blast two of them into oblivion. Blast that man away while he's still generating. You know how it goes. Be gone, foul soul. That man just teleported to the ground. The only badass here is me. And that's because I fart smelly shit. Anyway, oh, god damn it. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Good. Oh, yeah, I missed. How'd I miss that? Beats me, but he's dead now. Now then, let's get farming, shall we? Hey! That vile enemy's just like, yeah, I know you're over there, fuck you. That vile enemy from a floor below is attacking me from the boss arena, dear lord. Alright, that's one loot. Oh, we got a legendary first go, and it is... What is with this game giving me Harlow... legendary mods? Like, those are the only legendary mods the game really gives me often. I don't even plan on playing Harlow anytime soon. Like, the game just has a twisted sense of humor, I guess. I do like myself some twisted humor, though, so I'll let it be. Alright, let's do it again. Maybe a better item will drop this time. Who knows? Nope. I also, as always, do have a Dr. Pepper with me. I'll open it when I get thirsty. So anyway, I'm opening it now. Thankfully, there aren't going to be any Labubu's stealing my Dr. Pepper this time. If you were around yesterday, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you weren't around yesterday, check out yesterday's content to figure out why a Labubu, for some godforsaken reason, stole my Dr. Pepper. No. Oh, legendary! That's not an aegon's dream, though. That's another Lucky Clover that we don't want. Lucky Clover's not my favorite legendary at all, but I hear it's decent. Not my favorite. The pistols in this game are fairly underpowered. Like, I have one of the better pistols on me right now, but even that one kind of sucks. So, like, why do I even bother using pistols? Simple reason. The one I'm using is like, it's new. And then they just fill the enemies with bullets, like, fanning them. Anyway, what you got for me? Nothing I want. It's hot. Here, I'll show you the thing I was talking about this high noon. See this pistol? It feels fantastic. I only use it for mobbing, but I love this damn thing. I love it so much. It just feels really good. You know what I mean? Anyway, yesterday I was farming the Timekeeper, not on stream by the way, sad as I may be, and I did get my hands on a plasma coil, but for some reason its damage isn't nearly as good as I was led to believe. Kinda sad, but it is what it is. Anyway, no legendaries. I do want that Jacob sniper rifle the Timekeeper drops, though. Maybe we can get a shiny one of those. As if I can't even get a regular one of that sniper rifle to drop. What are the hopes I have of getting a shiny one? I mean, I could wait till they have the Moxie's big encore for the Timekeeper, but it's probably going to be a while till they have that. Alright, nothing in there. Watches after I say this, next week they make the Timekeeper Moxie's big encore. I would laugh my ass off and then clip this moment after the fact and be like, ah! I predicted the future. That would be like its own little short. And I would just love it. Anyway. I don't think it's going to be a Timekeeper next week. But the irony-loving part of me is hoping it will be just for the funniness. Legendary drop. It is another Lucky Clover. Seriously, it feels like the Aegon's Dream drops a lot less than the Lucky Clover. I'm not gonna lie, it feels kinda odd. It feels kinda odd. Anyway, anything in here? No. Taking a sip of Dr. Pepper because my throat's being a little bitch. Oh. Ooh. I flexed the muscle wrong just now drinking that Dr. Pepper. What the hell? That was not a pleasant feeling. That was not a pleasant feeling. Ah, another legendary. And it's another lucky... Wait, no. Yeah, it's another Lucky Clover. I was about to say, is that a Ruby's Grass? But no! It's just another Lucky Clover. When I'm farming for Aegon's Dream, the game's like, yeah, here's all the Lucky Clovers you could ask for. It's like it's tracking what I'm actually farming for, it feels like. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It feels like it's tracking what I'm farming for. Anyway, doing it again. I can't wait till I get that one reward for farming all the shiny items in the game. There's apparently a special skin available for that. I can't wait till I eventually get that. Like, with the amount of time I'm playing this game, it's a matter of when, not if. Anyway, open the chest. Alright, nothing in there. Just trying to fix my little drift problem here. Apparently blowing into your joystick, giving your joystick a blowjob lets you fix your drift issues on the PlayStation controller. I'm not sure if anyone else has given their PlayStation controller a blowjob before, but that's just something I'm doing right now. Now, I don't plan on streaming as long as I did yesterday, because, like, yesterday really drained me, and I have voice acting to do after the stream. Got a voice act for a buddy named Maverick. That's all I can legally let on about right now, but, check out a project called Morningstar. It's going to be an animated series. I'm allowed to talk about that, at least. Anyway, nothing in there I want. But, yeah, I have been signed to be a voice actor for a few characters on an animated series, too, as a matter of fact. One of them is the main character, which I feel very blessed about. Very blessed. Believe me, I have been blessed. Anyway, I do got to make good time on that recording, though, so we will be working on that after stream today. Alrighty, sir. Knife in your balls. Alrighty. After a while, we're just gonna reset the area, because I don't feel like selling all these items. I just want to farm for that aegons dream. How much money does my character even have? I gotta check. Let's go to inventory. How much money do I have? Too much. Too much money. Anyway, I killed 200 enemies after dashing. Nice. I got the eyewear echo attachment. And these items I don't care for. We'll open it later if anyone wants me to. Like, we're not on Twitch, but like if somebody did a sub on this channel, I'd be like, okay, your reward is I'll open one of these trashy chests. It's a shame you can't just auto-sell the chests you don't want. It really is a shame you can't do that, but I do get it. Anyway. Oh, story time. So, when I first turned 18 a long time ago, my grandmother, bless her soul, took me to a place in, I think it was Sedona, called the Haunted Hamburger. It's like a place that was supposedly haunted. I wanted to go there, and despite how much my grandmother despises driving long distances, she made it happen, and she was great about it. But, regrettably, the food kind of sucked. I didn't see any ghosts, though, so that kind of sucks. Haunted Hamburger, there were no ghosts. Unless you count when I opened Pokemon Go, the place was infested with ghastly, so I guess it's kind of haunted. Anyway, knife. Nothing I want there. Anyway. Just not the way you would expect.
Timekeeper puppet, I will teach.
Hello, have a knife, have some explosives, die. Oh, that counts as killing a warden? We get to farm those little warden things by killing this boss? I don't like farming wardens on their own, so this is actually a nice little exploit for that challenge. Lovely. Nice. Now, has anyone who has booted up this stream, has anyone who has done that, checked out my newest short on the Comic Dub channel? For some godforsaken reason, the click-through rate is really good. Like, 93% of people who saw the video on their shorts feed watched it. Like, those are some absurd stats for shorts. I wish I could get that to translate for VTuber shorts, but I understand Hazbin Hotel is like a popular IP, and that's probably most of what gets them to pause and stick around. And I have to become popular by my own right to get people to stick around for my shorts. It is what it is. Anyway. Oh, it dropped a legendary. What you got here? I swear to God, if that's another lucky clover. No, it is a pacemaker. Doesn't have the amp thing we wanted, so we don't want that, but we are going to sell it. Anyway. Now, there's a new roguelike game that came out that I'm not buying yet because money's a bit tight. But it's called Megabonk. I am very excited when I do get paid to eventually play it. It seems very neat. It seems very neat. And I am a fan of roguelike games. Though Vampire Survivor likes aren't exactly my favorite. I could probably make an exception for this one because the art style seems interesting. And it does run on potato PCs. I say looking at my laptop that's a miracle I can stream VTuber content on. Like, this laptop has been with me through thick and thin, dear lord. The fact I can stream on a laptop even though I'm gaming on a console and using the capture card is actually insane. Yeah, no. That's not what I was looking... You know, I'm not going to complain. It is an enhancement. Please be Jacobs. It is Vladov. My rage. My rage is massive. My rage is very massive. I don't even use Vladov guns outside of the Wombo combo, but like, it's the Wombo combo. I want to get myself a Jacobs enhancement that's gold. That'd be fantastic. I'd be happy if one of those dropped, but like, somehow I don't think that's happening. Somehow I don't think that's happening. Maybe we'll get lucky about it though, who knows. I still think it's funny how I got like an infinite ammo glitch for order weapons that have ripper parts. I still remember when I was playing the game doing that. It relied on an enhancement and having ripper parts, but like, ew, white knife. It was still very useful when I was doing a challenge the other day, because I was doing it on UVHN because I was stupid. Like, oh yeah, I'll get more rewards for doing that. I did not, in fact, get more rewards. It was very disappointing. How did you survive, sir? That's the neat part. You didn't. Just shoot him with a pistol. Shoot him in the asshole with a pistol. Like, shove that pistol right into his anus and be like, good day, sir. Boom, shakalaka. Anyway, what's in here? I used to think the game was charging too much for encores, but now I'm like, I have way too much money to spend, and I'm like, it doesn't scale, so I'm like, eh. Anyway, any legendaries? No. None at all. Orpal. Much Orpal. Very much Orpal. I like Orpal. It's really weird how purple guns have the potential to be stronger than, what's it called? Legendary guns. I like that little thing in this game. That those... Hey! I don't even know what hit me. Did I hit myself by accident? That was a little much. That was a little much. Oh, this Hippodike Pep to keep me going. Yeah, I lost more than $1 million right there, dear lord. Ah yes, you die once. That'll be $1 million.
A titanic enemy begging to be put to the axe.
Oh dear. Oh, that man just vanished. My man just vanished. Ah, some neighbors just got home. Hope they're having a nice day. Hopefully I'm not too loud for my neighbors. I always worry when I do my voice acting that I'm annoying them. Like, sometimes I have to scream for voice acting. It's just something... It's just a reality I got going for voice acting. Dear Lord, that man vanished. That health bar just evaporated, my dude. That health bar just evaporated. Oh! Excuse me. You know those times when you could taste a burp and it really isn't something you were happy about? Yeah, that's one of those times. I love ragdolling them. Oh, legendary! That's another lucky clover. No, it's a pacemaker. Alright. You win this time, not giving me a lucky clover. I swear, lucky clover's effect isn't just that its thing has it written on it. It's like, oh yeah, the lucky clover's lucky because it spawns more often. Anyway. Who lives on a pineapple under the sea? These explosives. But yeah, I like that they made underbarrel attachments extremely powerful in this game. In Borderlands 3, they really weren't good at all. So I'm very happy they made underbarrel attachments a ton better. I'm so happy about that, personally. They used to be so underwhelming, dear lord, but now they're so great. Watch as they nerf him into the ground again, I would laugh my ass off in a sad sort of way. Like, oh yeah! Underbarrel attachments were too powerful for the game, so we're nerfing them into oblivion, even though we spent hours trying to farm the right one. Eto bleh. Anyway. Have a knife to your groin and explosives to your groin. That's the day you're having. One of these days, I'll make a melee build with Amon or an ordnance build, but right now I'm just happy with this build. Oh, legendary drop. Very sad, very sad, very sad indeed. God, I only sold one thing and it was more than the encore cost.
Do you not know I kill order? I do!
Ah! That's one, finally. Aegon's Dream doesn't have what we wanted, so we're gonna sell it. Basically, we're looking for an Aegon Dream with torque parts, but we've only been getting base Aegon's Dreams. It kind of sucks, really. But at least an Aegon's Dream popped up finally after all those rolls. Like, anyway, that's a lot of money. Give me another Aegon's Dream, fool! How is money over by that teleporter? Odd. My shoulder's killing me. Oh, the enemies over there respawned. Because of course they did. I was wondering why my character was making fighting sounds up there. But then he's like, oh yeah, enemies are up there. Oh, legendary! It's not an Aegon's Dream. Lucky clover, my beloved. Lucky Clover, my beloved. I swear, at this rate, we're gonna get a shiny aegon stream before we get ourselves the god roll. I wouldn't be too upset over that, but, like... whatever. Because shinies are fun. Nice little skin they got going there. Alright, I'm gonna increase the difficulty a little bit. So the spawns are supposedly better. I don't know if that's actually true, but supposedly the spawns are better on higher difficulties. I'm not quite sure how that works, but better spawns are better spawns. And maybe we can get some different firmware going, so that we can put on our weapons for a different build. I do need myself some high caliber for some other weapons, so like, yeah. Anyway, the item we're gonna farm after we get the god roll for this is the kickballer, even though I don't really need it with this spread launcher. We're gonna do it for the haha funny.
Do you not know I kill order? I do.
Yeah, this guy's a lot more health after in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. That's the only sad part about that. But I also hear red chests have better drop odds on higher difficulty, so that's not terrible. Though you couldn't prove it by me with how terrible my drops are from red chests, dear lord. I can still one-shot his ass though, so that's nice. Though I do risk blowing myself up, so that's a little bit much. I don't want to blow my ass up. I got Taco Bell for blowing my ass up, thank you very much. Anyway, I'm wearing that new style they added for Amon with that challenge. The Cult Classic one. I think that's nice.
How many times do I have to destroy you?
Nope. I should probably put a different head style on Amon, though. The current one looks kind of ugly. If only because he's bald. He's bald! He's bald and he's torturing people who have hair! Anyway. People say this face is kind of ugly. I'd only say it's ugly because he has a big nose. Anyway. The only ugly thing about that facial skin is that he has a big fat nose. And you can't really change that from skin to skin unless it's one of those robot skins. Oh, I know what head I'm going to put on Amon. After this, of course. Farewell! Alright, let's put that other head on him. Head. We could put the original synth on him, but I want to put the Get a Grip one on him. I got a face skin for my pre-order, and by God, I'm going to use it. Anyway. I wonder if a purple shotgun with the spread shot would do more damage. I don't know if the rarity affects the damage of underbarrels at all. We're gonna have to find out later, I guess. Anyway, let's look what dropped so far. Maybe we find something good there. Ah, yes, the torque parts. Lovely. Omnibore. Crank. Fluid. Wait, actually. Oh, that zip rocket. Yeah, nothing there I really care about. Nothing there I really care about. What a shame. Not unexpected, though. Like, you do kind of expect that. Now let's get down and dirty and do it again.
Do not disappoint me like your fellows.
Oh, I knocked his ass all the way up there. Whoops! Gotta make more legwork to check out the loot, except I don't want to do any legwork. My ass is lazy. I can't believe those enemies are just ignoring me right now. It's kind of funny, honestly. Anyway. Knife to the balls and explosives for all. But yeah, that reason I like that one Jacob sniper from the Timekeeper is because technically you get multiple shots in one if you do it from a far enough distance. And that's really good for bosses or mobbing at all. It doesn't shoot too fast, but I like it, I like it. It's very enjoyable from when I had a lower level one. But then I got to level 50 and it got out leveled a little bit, so I mean... You kind of don't expect things to not get out leveled in Borderlands unless, of course, they stopped increasing the level cap. I wonder when they're going to increase the level cap, though, in Borderlands 4. Like, the game did just come out, so I don't expect it to happen too soon, but, like, I wonder how soon it's going to be. No, legendary. In the comments below, leave your guess of when you think the first level cap increase is going to take place. My guess is 3 months, give or take 15 days. That's my personal shot in the dark. 3 months, give or take 15 days. Watch as people come back to this later and they're like, oh my god, can you see the future? No, I don't see the future. I can barely see my own brain. Wait, I'm getting a call from my lawyer? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What do you mean people aren't supposed to see their own brain? You're fired. Spoiler alert, I don't actually have a lawyer, so I just fired my working brain cells. Anyway, shot in the face, shot in the face, shot in the face. Goodbye, friend. Wait, was that legendary? That's a legendary. I barely heard it, but it's... Oh, come on! Wait, no, that's a Rafa thing. Okay. Oh, it's... No. I mean, high caliber is something I've been wanting, but, we'll touch on that later. For now, we're just selling this because it doesn't have the amp we want. For those who don't know, I actually got my last rep kit amp from Maurice's Market last week, I think it was. I was very surprised he had a rep kit with amp in there, but I was very pleased about it. That definitely gave me a few level boosts for that. Oh, great. A truck's outside. Hello there, truck. How loud you gonna be? I'll take that as a very. No, nothing I want. I find it funny I've gotten enhancements for literally every weapon in the game. Legendary enhancements. Sorry, I gotta be a little more specific where people will understand the point I'm making here. Legendary enhancements for every weapon class in the game so far, except for one singular class, and that is Jacobs. I'm very sad about the fact we haven't got any legendary enhancements for Jacobs, because Jacobs are the good shit of this game. Best shotgun in the game, the Hot Slugger? You bet your ass it's a Jacobs. The spread loader, it's gotta be a Jacobs to spawn with spread loader. You just always gotta have a Jacobs on hand or you're gonna have a bad time. I wish I told myself that I knew that when I was starting to play the game, but yeah, I wasn't too smart about it. Anyway, knife. I was trying to beat the game with terrible weapons and that were definitely underleveled, that really sucked. But somehow I did it. The Timekeeper was a bitch about it, though. Dear Lord. That man took all of my... How much SMG ammo do I have? 1,000 something? It took all my SMG ammo, all my shotgun ammo, and almost all my pistol ammo. It was a wild fight the first time I fought him. And then I got my hands on a proper Jacob spread launcher, and he kind of became a joke. And then I got my hands on a knife, a crit knife, and then it became even more of a joke. Oh, legendary. It's a lucky... Bet you it's a lucky clover. Lucky clover, my beloved. Get out of my house. What even is that weapon? Ah, it's a Lotus. I keep forgetting the Lotus exists as a weapon, honestly. I don't know why I forget it exists. It's actually a decent pistol in terms of splash damage, if you're looking for a non-legendary, but like... How do I forget it exists? Just a little odd. Just a little odd, I think. How am I talking to myself when I have nobody in chat to talk to, and I'm talking to myself like a madman? That's because I'm a madman. If it quacks like a duck, screams like a duck, and talks to itself in a mirror like a duck, it's a duck. Yeah, I didn't give him a chance to put up a fight, Amon. I literally just nuked that man into oblivion. Not that I'm complaining. But I really want to give Amon a melee build try sometime, because I hear there's a really good Amon build going about right about now. But I'd rather go for ordnance, but that requires a minigun, and I'm not really a fan of miniguns or machine rapid fire other guns. What's it called again? I can't remember the name for it. Whoops. My brain just blanked. Whoopsies! Ah, yes. Purple. Is anyone even in the chat with me? I gotta check this, actually. Let's go. Participants. Ah, yes. Just me, myself, and I. Ah, lovely. I love it when I stream to just myself. Wowie. It feels like people enjoy my voice acting content way more than they enjoy my streams. It's kind of rough, but I do understand, kind of. Still rough being on the other end of it, though. One day when a short goes viral, though, I'll be in a much better space. I can almost guarantee it. Like, that's just how the YouTube algorithm goes. You gotta learn to accept it. And right now, it's just being a bitch. But eventually, it'll be good. I just gotta keep taking advantage of those TikToks. Because the TikToks are at least doing decent. And then the people who do TikToks will show up on my YouTube channel. And then, they'll interact with the shorts. And then I'll be better off. I hope. Probably. Maybe. One of these days I'll do better, but until then, the Comic Dub channel will at least pay the bills. Though there's people that are saying, like, oh yeah, if you ever stop making Has-Been Hotel comic dubs, I will literally cry. And then I'm like, but I want to do comic dubs that are not Has-Been Hotel. And they're like, well, I won't interact with it. And I'm like, this is exactly why I don't even like making comic dubs anymore. Because you only interact with a certain kind. It's just so frustrating. Like, I do get it, but like, ugh. And then people ask for Cult of the Lamb comic dubs. I get people begging me for those. And then when I upload them, nobody ever even interacts with them. It's like, I did what you asked. Now please interact with the content. But they don't. So that's why when, from now on, when they ask for Cult of the Lamb content, I'm like, you gotta wait till the update comes out so the video doesn't bomb. And then they get upset at me, and then I just point to the fact they didn't check out the last Cult of the Lamb comic dub, and then it's just a whole thing that gets so frustrating after a time. Anyway, Probably gonna do an Ovis Loop stream tomorrow, or End the Gun, either or. Maybe both, I don't know. Alrighty. That's another Lucky Clover, I don't care about that. God, you would think the Lucky Clover has precedence on loot pools because it's a Lucky Clover. For those who can't see my hands moving, because I'm actually using a virtual model and not the 3D model right now, I definitely was using air quotes right there. Anyway. That's a blue. I don't care about blue. Yada yada. I'm blue, yabba dee yabba doo. I'm blue, yabba dee yabba doo. In case you couldn't tell, I was singing that terribly on purpose. Yabba dee yabba doo, yabba dee yabba doo, yabba dee yabba doo. For those who don't know, there is a creator called Paranoid DJ. They do banger music. I listen to that going to bed all the time. It's great. It is great. Now, I wish I wasn't so self-conscious about my own music, or I'd make music a lot more. But my family was always criticized my singing growing up, telling me I was making their ears bleed. So I just don't trust my ability to sing anymore. I really used to love singing, and then my family ruined it. While my family did ruin a lot of things for me, I'm at least alive because of them, so I can't get too upset at them. I can be frustrated, yes, but if it weren't for them, I'd be dead. Because goodness knows the foster system would have chewed me up and spat me out, dear lord. It would have spat me up and chewed me out. Anyway. And those who have stuck around a while know damn well my mom was an asshole. She let my teeth rot when I was a baby, like, oh yeah, bottle feed to shut you up, bottle feed to shut this kid up. And then, because she bottle fed me so much and didn't really clean the teeth, my teeth rotted, they had to pull out all of my baby teeth. It was just... it sucked. It sucked. Anyway. Let's see what the purple gun's got. It is a Daedalus with Jacob's parts. Daedalus guns kind of suck in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Daedalus is like one of the worst manufacturers in this game. And that's saying a lot because there's some shitty manufacturers. Anyway, any legendary drops? No. We got 15 minutes left before I gotta stop stream. Let's hope another Aegon's Dream drops. Also, we're having terrible drops today. How many Aegon's Dream dropped in this 45-minute stream? Like, we're not having a good time, are we? We are not having a good time. Anyway. Maybe we can get one more Aegon's Dream to drop before the stream ends. Maybe. I'm not getting my hopes up, but like, maybe. Is that a Jacob Sniper? That is indeed a Jacob Sniper. Very nice. I don't exactly use those for my builds anymore, but like, let's say I did a Vex. That'd be something nice to have. A while back when I was playing Vex, I got a COV sniper rifle from Jacobs. It was pretty nice. It was pretty nice. Definitely took down Splashstone in 2 shots, but like, who doesn't it take down in 2 shots? But I mean, what doesn't take Splashstone down in 2 shots? That's what I meant to say. Anyway, that's all purple. Only reason that gun sucks is because it has a ripper part. I'd rather just mash the fire button than hold for auto fire and then have to wait a little bit. Anyway. It's just how I prefer things. I love how we've been having so many legendary drops, but only had, like, I think 1 egg on stream. We are having the worst luck here ever. Like, there's only one time I can think of that our drop rate was this bad, and that's when I was farming for my first Hot Slugger. And the game's like, yeah, we're not going to give you a Hot Slugger at all. And then when it eventually dropped a Hot Slugger, it's like, okay, we'll have mercy on you and give you a shiny, like, what? See, that is the story of how I got myself a shiny Hot Slugger. The game just refused to give me a Hot Slugger, and when it eventually is like decided to take mercy on me, it's like, yeah, for all your work, we'll give you a shiny Hot Slugger. It was kind of hilarious, because what's it called? Kaleidosplode kept showing up, and chat was joking that the shiny Kaleidosplode will be delivered by Randy Pitchford himself. It was some of the funniest shit ever on stream, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway. I like funny stuff. But if it was a shiny Kaleidosplode before I got a Hot Slugger, it'd be hilarious. I'm doing alright, Starblue. Thank you for asking. I'm doing alright. We're trying to farm ourselves a Torque part, Aegon stream. But if we get a shiny, I'll accept that too. But right now, we're having terrible drop rates with the Aegon stream. Like, yeah, legendaries are dropping, but the Aegon stream is not dropping. And it's supposed to drop from this guy, so I have no clue what's going on here. No clue whatsoever. The game just seems to always know what I'm farming for and decides to troll me. Like, remember when I was farming that Hot Slugger? It just took forever for a Hot Slugger to spawn. It was great. In like a ironic sort of way. Or when I'm farming for class mods on Amon and Vex class mods keep showing up. And then when I was farming class mods on Vex, Amon class mods kept showing up. It's just really odd how this works in this game. Like, you would think the game knows exactly what you're looking for and just wants to troll you. You know what I mean? Somehow I think that might actually be the case. Got a legendary? Got a legendary? Please tell me you got a legendary. No. I will be having pizza for lunch though, so not everything's bad. Lovely Dr. Pepper. It is a Jacob, so it might be worth taking, but like, I don't feel like taking it. Maybe another time, maybe another time. I don't even... Fuck, how am I doing this? Anyway, let's go. Oh, an Aegon's Dream. We finally got a second Aegon's Dream to drop, thank God. And it's another basic. God damn it. Doesn't have any Torque parts. Shit. getting my hopes up, why don't you? Get my hopes up, why don't you? Dear Lord. The game's like, yeah, we'll give you an Aegon stream since you're bitching about it, but it ain't gonna be the what you want. Alrighty, that balls, closers for all. That's another lucky. Wait, no, that's a pacemaker. Let's just see if it has amp. Does it have an amp? No, that was a lucky clover. Okay, my rage is increasing. No, I just looked at the wrong one. Alright, this one gives me overshield, so we don't care about that. We want the amp. That's another pacemaker. Alright. The game's just trolling me at this point. Yeah, we'll give you legendary. It's just no Aegon's dreams. You gotta appreciate the game's sense of humor at this rate, at this point. It may not be on purpose, but it's got a good sense of humor. Oh dear, where's that guy come from? That man just attacked me out of nowhere. Yeah, we're just gonna take care of those robots next time we get out there. They're gonna get in the way of me spawning down, and it'll save us time in the long run. Probably. Oh, also, off stream the other day, I was farming, and I got my hands on the super soldier, which I think is doing a fantastic job right now in terms of keeping me alive. Though I have to be... Okay, no. No, get out of here. And they're gone. Now we're free to farm this guy as much as we want without those guys getting in our way. The hiccups have tried to assassinate me. Isn't it weird that assassinate has like several asses in its name? That's a Jacob shotgun that just dropped. I can't find it in the pile. I can't find it in the pile. I can't find it in the pile. Where's that Malawan shot? Not a Jacob shotgun. Malawan shotgun. Maybe it's got that Jacob's part though in that alt fire. Looks like I was wrong about a Malawan shotgun being here. Alright, be that way. Be that way, game. I'm just gonna pick up a shit ton of this shit and then sell it. Alright, now we're gonna sell it. I wonder how much we'll get for like what's one drop of all that loot. Probably gonna be a lot. Anyway. I would have laughed my ass off with a legendary drop from that chest as soon as I filled up my entire pouch. Ah, yes! I think that's 4 million or 400,000. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway. I also do need to get my hands on a shield with like 100% amp. That'd be pretty nice.
No order will force its will on me.
No legendary dropped up there. There's one from earlier, but that's a lucky clover, and me and my homies hate the lucky clover. Actually, I personally hate the lucky clover, but like, that's because he's spawning in the place of that one other thing we want there is just being annoying. It's being an annoying little bitch. Alright, next loop is my last one because my back is starting to act up. Sorry about that, everyone. Alright, what I thought dropped did not drop. That is very sad. Say it's a lucky clover, I told you. But yeah, my comfort is the priority here, and since my back's acting up, we're gonna end stream after the next loop. And if we don't get it there, consider today's form a failure. But then again, we'll always be back tomorrow, am I right? Last chance, dude. Drop me the item. He did not drop it. Well, thank you all for watching, everyone. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Don't leave a hype on this one. Save your hypes for my recorded content. That would be preferable, at least. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.